You know that strange moment when you suddenly realize something uncomfortable, not in a dramatic way, not because someone said it directly, but quietly, almost like a thought that slips into your mind. Wait, nobody is really thinking about me. Nobody is judging every move you make. Nobody is constantly watching your life. Nobody is waiting for you to fail. And at first, that realization feels a little depressing. But if you truly understand it, it becomes one of the most freeing realizations of your life, because the day you realize no one cares about you is the day everything starts to change. Think about how most people live. We spend so much time worrying about what other people think. You want to start a YouTube channel, but you imagine your friends laughing. You want to go to the gym, but you think everyone will judge how you look. You want to post something online, but you worry about what people might say. So you wait, you hesitate, you delay. Days turn into months, months turn into years. And the crazy part, most of the time, the people you're worried about aren't even thinking about you. They're thinking about their own problems, their own insecurities, their own stress, their own life. Everyone is the main character in their own story, and once you truly understand this, something inside you changes. Let me give you a simple example. Think about the last time you did something embarrassing. Maybe you said the wrong thing in a conversation. Maybe you tripped while walking. Maybe you made a mistake at work or school. In your mind, it feels huge. You replay the moment again and again. You think, everyone must remember that. But here's the truth. Most people forgot about it within minutes, because right after that moment, they went back to thinking about themselves, their schedule, their worries, their life. And once you see this clearly, you stop living inside other people's heads. Now here's where the real transformation begins. When you stop worrying about being judged, you start doing things you were always afraid to try. You speak up more. You take more risks. You finally start that project you kept delaying. Failure becomes lighter. It becomes a lesson instead of a disaster. You can try something, mess it up, learn from it, and try again without feeling like the world is watching. And there's another hidden benefit. When you stop trying to impress everyone, you start focusing on improving yourself. Instead of asking, "What will people think of me?" you start asking, "What kind of life do I actually want?" That shift changes everything, because now your energy is no longer wasted on imaginary judgment. It's used for growth, for discipline, for progress. Think about how many dreams die because of imagined opinions. Someone wants to start creating videos, but they're scared of negative comments. Someone wants to change careers, but they worry about what relatives will say. Someone wants to learn a new skill, but they think it's too late. All of these fears come from one place, the belief that people are constantly watching and judging. But once you realize that most people simply don't care that much, you gain permission to start. And here's the strange paradox. When you stop trying to impress people, that's when people actually start respecting you, because confidence isn't loud, it's quiet. It's the person who keeps working even when nobody is watching. It's the person who keeps improving even without applause. It's the person who moves forward without needing approval. So if you feel stuck right now, if you feel like you're behind in life, or if you're constantly overthinking what others might think of you, remember this simple truth. Most people are too busy thinking about themselves to spend much time thinking about you, and that's not a bad thing. It's freedom. Freedom to try, freedom to fail, freedom to grow. So here's something simple you can try today. Do one thing you've been delaying because of what people might think. Maybe it's starting that project. Maybe it's learning something new. Maybe it's putting yourself out there for the first time. Start small, but start. Because the moment you stop living for other people's opinions is the moment you finally start living your own life. And trust me, that's the